Okay, look, I'm a huge comic book nerd, but when it comes down to the old Guardians of the Galaxy comics, I don't really know much about them. I know it takes place in the 31st century. I know that it's a very different team than that is in the comics right now or in the movies. And I know of some of the OG Guardians. When they first appeared in the MCU, I had only knew a few of them. I knew of Vance, Starhawk, and Aleta. However, Vance wasn't actually in the movie, but I do remember him from the comics. However, I had no idea who the red snake guy is. But I was really curious about the fact who he was because he looked really cool as well as being a sorcerer like Doctor Strange. So I went looking into comics just to see who he was. His name is Krugarr and has only ever appeared in a total of 15 comics. 15. That's it. That is not a lot. Now, his first appearance was in Guardians of the Galaxy Annual 1 from 1991, a series that, if you are unaware, takes place in the 31st century. He is a Lim, a race of red-skinned aliens. He would be given the title of Sorcerer Supreme by Strange during a time who had survived the alien invasions done on Earth. Yeah, that was a thing. And you take up a sidekick named Talon, an inhuman. Now, while all this sounds probably very promising to you, as it was to me, it really wasn't anything, as in literally anything. We see him talk to Strange a few times during this arc. He appears in a total of 9 issues of the Guardians comics. We even see him face off against Dormammu. Enjoy the Guardians. However, despite all of that, he was really just there. Like, despite being what sounds like he is the center of the arc, he really is just present as everything around him happens. All of what I just said is practically just what happens. There's not really any detail I can go into. He would, however, being denied the title of Sorcerer Supreme. I don't know how he's denied it and not revoked it, but yes, they say deny, not revoked. Despite the fact he already has the title, because he's being too feral in battles. We also don't really see that. Now back to the MCU, the character, as I said, does appear in both Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and 3, where he's among the original Guardians, a part of the Ravengers. He yet again appears to be practicing magic, and has a very striking design. However, despite all of that, again, he's really just there, kinda just a familiar character to appear in the background. In the comics, he would return for a single issue of Doctor Strange as a magic user, and was only a cameo. So despite being in the MCU, the character is mainly forgotten. Which, I'm not entirely sure that's a good thing or a bad thing, because we don't really have an idea who this guy really is. I like the idea of seeing the future of Marvel, but I don't know about Krugarr. I think it's a cool idea to have that magic exist other places just on Earth, and instead have a character out in the galaxy also practicing magic. His character, in my opinion, is nothing really special except for the fact that the character just really looks really cool. Because, yeah, that is definitely his strongest attribute. He looks really cool. He has a very stunning design. But story-wise, the character is, in my opinion, kind of a shallow shell waiting for someone to develop him. And no one ever did. Maybe somebody will eventually. Personally, I'd be up for that, and this design, in my opinion, should not go to waste. But Marvel has a lot of characters, and I can see them just kind of glancing at Krugarr once in a while, but never actually fully bringing him back. And that's it. Like always, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!